Oil has long been the lifeblood of the global economy, powering our cars, heating our homes, and fueling our industries. But in recent years, a new contender has emerged: copper. This essential metal, once used primarily in construction and wiring, is now playing a critical role in the transition to a clean energy future. Here are just a few reasons why copper is being called the new oil. It's essential for renewable energy. Copper is a key component of solar panels, wind turbines, and electric vehicle batteries. As the world increasingly turns to these renewable sources of energy, the demand for copper is skyrocketing. It's a great conductor of electricity. Copper is the best conductor of electricity at room temperature, making it essential for everything from power grids to smartphones. As the world becomes more electrified, the need for copper will only continue to grow. It's relatively abundant. While not as plentiful as some other metals, copper is still relatively abundant compared to rare earth elements or lithium. This means that there is less risk of a supply shortage, which could drive up prices. It's recyclable. Copper is one of the most recyclable metals, with over 50% of all copper ever mined still in use today. This makes it a more sustainable choice than many other materials. The rise of the green metals. Copper is not the only metal that is playing a crucial role in the green revolution. Other metals, such as lithium, cobalt, and nickel, are also in high demand for their use in batteries and other clean energy technologies. These metals are often referred to as green metals. The rise of green metals is a major shift in the global economy. For decades, the world has been reliant on fossil fuels, but as the climate crisis worsens, we are starting to see a transition to cleaner energy sources. This transition is being driven by several factors, including concerns about climate change, air pollution, and energy security. The challenges ahead. While the future of copper is bright, some challenges need to be addressed. One challenge is the environmental impact of copper mining. Copper mining can be a dirty and polluting process, and it is important to find ways to minimize the environmental impact of this industry. Another challenge is the potential for supply shortages. While copper is relatively abundant, there is still a risk that demand could outpace supply. This could lead to higher prices and slower progress in the transition to clean energy. The bottom line. Despite these challenges, the future of copper is looking bright. Copper is an essential metal that is playing a critical role in the transition to a clean energy future. As the world increasingly turns to renewable energy sources, the demand for copper will only continue to grow. This makes copper a valuable investment for both individuals and businesses. In addition to the points above, here are some other interesting facts about copper. Copper has been used by humans for thousands of years. The earliest known use of copper dates back to 8700 BC. Copper is the third most abundant metal in the Earth's crust, after aluminium and iron. The United States is the world's largest producer of copper. The price of copper has been on the rise in recent years due to increasing demand. I hope this video has given you a better understanding of why copper is being called the new oil. Copper is an essential metal that is playing a critical role in the transition to a clean energy future. As the world increasingly turns to renewable energy sources, the demand for copper will only continue to grow. This makes copper a valuable investment for both individuals and businesses. I'd also like to add that it is important to be aware of the potential environmental and social impacts of copper mining. It is important to choose to invest in companies that are committed to sustainable mining practices.